Hello friends, Kali Linux Rolling Edition 2016 has been released. In this video we are going to install Kali Linux 2016 with OpenVM tools in VMware Workstation. This video also helps if you are installing Kali Linux on physical hardware. You can also use VMware Player, which is free. These are the steps that we are going to do during this installation video. First we will go to Kali Linux website and then download Kali Linux Rolling Edition 2016 installation media. Then we will create a virtual machine for Kali Linux. Then we will start Kali Linux installation. After the installation, we will do some post-installation tasks, such as checking IP configuration and network connectivity. And then we will install OpenVM tools instead of VMware tools. VMware recommends OpenVM tools for supported Linux guests. Let's start with step 1. Open up your web browser and go to Kali website, which is kali.org. As you can see, Kali Linux Rolling Edition released 2016.1. Go to downloads and click on download Kali Linux. These are the Kali Linux installation images. This is Kali Linux 64-bit and this is Kali Linux 32-bit installation media. In this video, I'm going to install Kali Linux 64-bit edition. I click on this link. Save the installation media to your hard drive. As you can see, I have already downloaded the installation media, so I can click on cancel now. Second step is to create a virtual machine for Kali Linux 2016. Let's open up VMware Workstation. Click on create a new virtual machine. Choose typical. Choose I will install the operating system later. Choose Linux as a guest operating system and choose Debian 8 64-bit as version. Give a name to your Kali Linux virtual machine, for example, Kali Linux 2016. Specify how much disk space you want to use for this virtual machine, for example, 60 GB. Choose Store Virtual Disk as a single file. This gives more performance to this virtual machine. Let's customize our virtual hardware. Increase virtual machine memory, for example, 2 GB. If you want, you can increase number of cores per processor. Go to Network Adapter and choose Bridged, so that your Kali Linux virtual machine will get an IP address from your existing network. I don't want to use USB controller and sound card and printer. Of course, you don't have to remove these devices. Click on CD DVD and locate Kali Linux ISO media. Click on finish. Now we are ready to begin the installation. So click on power on this virtual machine. Choose graphical install and press enter. At this screen, choose the language you would like to use during the installation. Select your location. Select your keyboard layout. During the installation, sometimes I may pause the recording. At this screen, set your Kali Linux hostname, for example, Kali 2016. I don't have any domain name, so I can click on continue. Set root passwords at this screen. For this demo installation, I use a weak password, but I recommend you to use a strong password. Configure your time zone. This is where we can set our disk partition layout. We can use guided use entire disk option. This is our virtual hard disk. At this screen, choose your disk partition layout. This one will create only one partition. This option will create 2 partitions. And this will create 3 partitions. Let's go with the first option, which is recommended for new users. Finish partitioning and write changes to disk. Write the changes to disks. Choose yes. Kali Linux 2016 installation has just started. Let me pause the recording. I will come back when the installation completed. This process may take between 5 and 10 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Let's configure the package manager screen. Choose yes to use a network mirror. If you use HTTP proxy, you can type it here. Now it's configuring the package manager. This process may take 1 or 2 minutes. Let's install the grub bootloader on a hard disk screen. Choose yes. At this screen, select the correct hard disk device, which is SDA. Now it's installing the grub bootloader and finishing the installation. Kali Linux Rolling Edition 2016 installation has been completed. Click Continue. Your Kali Linux virtual machine will reboot automatically. Choose Kali Linux and press Enter. Now Kali Linux virtual machine is booting up. Login as root. That's it, we have just installed Kali Linux Rolling Edition 2016 in VMware Workstation. Let's go back to our installation notes. Now we are going to perform post-installation tasks for Kali Linux. First we will check our IP configuration and network connectivity, then we will install OpenVM tools for better performance and usability. As you can see, we have a valid IP address. Let's try to ping to Google. That's fine. Let's go to View. As you can see, we cannot use Fit Guest Now feature because OpenVM Tools or VMware Tools is not installed. Let's install OpenVM Tools for Kali Linux. We need to install OpenVM Tools desktop package. Press Y and enter. This process will also install Linux headers, OpenVM Tools DKMS, and some other packages. This process may take 1 or 2 minutes. OpenVM Tools installation is completed. Now we need to reboot our virtual machine. Let's click on View. As you can see, Fit Guest Now feature is now available. Let's click on it. My screen adjusted itself automatically. You can also use drag and drop file feature between host and guests. This feature is also working now. You can also use clipboard sharing between host and guests. I've just copied this text from my host to this Kali Linux virtual machine. Everything looks fine. In this video, we have installed Kali Linux Rolling Edition 2016 in VMware Workstation. We have also installed OpenVM Tools for Kali Linux. If you liked the video or found it helpful, please click on the like button below. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment. For upcoming video tutorials, you can subscribe to the channel. Hope to see you in the next video.